knows his 15 HP. Paint shell to the left. He looks. Oh, it's outstanding!
Heretics has actually been kind of a wild card for me. It'll still be a fun match to play them. We beat them back in Madrid when they had a sub, and I know they got finals in Shanghai with the sub as well. So them having their full roster here, I had a lot of expectations for them. I didn't expect us or them to be in the lower final or leading into the lower final. I kind of had us in the upper final. So it's kind of a different, scenario, but nonetheless, it's still going to be a fun game against them.
You heard it there from Zelsis, and of course we mentioned in terms of the different players stepping in different global events, but Miniboo
I think chat should be enabled. No. Hello guys. Welcome. What is up? What is up? What is up?
Putting everything on the line and not always putting up games like he did last time, but he's so committed to the system. I mean, his brother is the IGL of this team. I feel like we forget about that sometimes.
I just,
brothers.
It's
so cute.
It's crazy. Like, just bear in mind, I know that in Americas it has been the same, but of course they have their families, but they've also a little bit of our family too. We see them every single week. They're supporting their family. Mama Fishy the other day told me, oh my God, it went to 9-3 and I thought it might be cursed.
Was that your British
She's
accent?
Sorry, that was terrible, but she is amazing. It is crazy to think that they are so young, and it's like going to watch your kids playing football at the weekend.
And they are very young. I think that's another crucial point to bring up. It feels like they're somewhat experienced as a team, but they have a ton of rookies out there.
But what's different is that, well, Zekken, while some of these Sentinels players are also young, they have a lot of experience. When Zekken was in Miniboo's position, that was 2 years ago at Champs 22 with Exet. It's been a very different story since then. And in a lot of ways, it feels like this Team Heretics squad is following in those footsteps of what some of these SEN players have done in the past, trying to achieve that first international trophy.
I want to hit on Miniboo again, though, right? Because Team Heretics are the only team in the top 4 who have more first deaths than they have first kills. But they are so good at winning, even when Miniboo ends up dying first. They've got the highest 4v5 win rate, whereas Sentinels have the lowest 4v5 win rate.
Part of the plan.
So much comes down to these first kills, because you have to shut down Zekken, and if you're winning those opening duels, I don't think Sen are going to be able to hold on.
I mean, this is the thing. This is a familiar matchup. We've seen this film before. I didn't like the ending, but are the expectations the same this time around? What's different?
I mean, I don't know what the expectations
match
were
is
last
good.
time.
No, I know.
thought
I
Heretics
watched
were gonna
like
do well
3/4 of
and then
it
they
while
didn't
I was
because they had
completing the
so many
video.
rookies. I actually think Heretics
I
are
have
going to
to
do well
work a
today.
lot on the
I'm
video,
in the,
so
I'm in the
I wanted
minority
the
here,
video
but I
to
also
be
got the
really
first
good.
match wrong as well. No one knows what's going on.
I mean, it's a first, Josh, so I think you're all right, okay? So I think that it's just as the same as the first match
Any
that we
leaks about
saw.
G?
Everything is so evened out. My expectation for this one is the same as the match that we just witnessed. I want overtimes. I want upsets. I want things to go crazy.
And I think for Team Heretics, if they're going to win today, Sentinels has been defined by a star player. Team Heretics has been like defined in the consistency, winning those 4v5s. Guys like Benji Fishy, guys like Boo, all stepping up and having incredible performances this tournament. And also having insanely good set ideas to start out these rounds. If it goes down to the mid-round though, John QT has been calling a masterclass at Champions thus far.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what the match we're going to get. It's going to be a very, very important map pool, because this is an elimination match. We already have one team in the grand finals, and for both of these teams, everything is going to count today. It's time to bring Sentinels and Team Heretics onto the stage.
Let's go! SEN! We're here for SEN!
Sentinels.
Buy the champs bundle. Seeding कब तक होगी पता नहीं. We'll have a look at that. I think after champs it will happen immediately. What is bro wearing? Heretics. Let's go. We are here. Heretics win. What is the surprise? What surprise? Surprise is from my side soon, not yet.
They might both think
R&D
they are
chances
the
with new
lower
format,
bracket on Demons,
much
but they
better,
can only
much
be
better.
one. The loser
Much
will
better.
be eliminated today. And as we talked about before, the map,
What's the
where
veto?
are we gonna go? Are we gonna get all three in this
Haven,
best three as well?
Icebox,
Oh,
Abyss.
wow, this is very different than what we could have been expected. Two of the maps that we actually saw in this encounter at the beginning of the year are
Haven,
going to be the first
Icebox, and
bans.
Abyss.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I think
Not
especially to see that
bad,
Abyss
not
coming
bad
through
at
as the final
all.
map. We're yet to see that
Hi,
one
honey.
coming out from SEN.
Vice
And for
dekha,
Team
yes, I
Heretics,
saw.
Even there, like,
Vice
not
is my
showing that is
agent.
a massive
Guys,
strength.
I'll tell you
Earlier-
why. I'll tell you why Vice is my agent, yeah. Because I am so shit at gun duels. Vice's ultimate is made for me. Classic से उन लोगों को
But they can both play well. They're just trying to target their opponents. So it's left you with some unknowns here in Haven and Abyss. I think SEN could 2-0 this. At the same time, if Heretics come out... and they've
Valorant
got a
is
great
about
game plan
guns?
on the
No,
first
it's
couple
not.
maps,
I don't think it's
I don't
that.
No,
know.
it is
the
not.
hat buff is spreading. Benji Fishy is spreading. Oh, I
Benji's
believe
at
in
his
the buff.
ultimate form right now. There's nothing that can stop it, and the rest of his team is just one up in him. I also to say, Haven though, we're going from a Sentinels that
What
decides to ban
about
it against Fnatic
your
as to
today
picking
tweet
it
news?
Right here. And that is also
I
massive
think
too.
that will
The
come
time that you had
after
to
this
prepare
game.
and how you want to play
Today
with
it will
your
come. If
opponents,
not
Vice
today,
said.
tomorrow for
Is this
sure.
a map that they
As
would
far
have
as I know.
expected to be playing at?
As
Yeah,
far as
they're
I
both
know,
very press
if not
heavy
today, it
teams,
will come
and they
tomorrow.
finally had a little bit of time. We remember hearing Kaplan saying, we just want some time to be able to dig deeper and to prepare more, so we should get an incredible matchup here.
And
What if you
remember
drop
the
gun and
run
then
for both
pick
of
again
these teams,
the will
when
ult work?
Team Heretics made it to the final,
No,
when
that I think we have
Sentinels
to
won
find
Madrid,
out.
they
I
had
think that we have to
no
find out.
time to prepare. It was back-to-back-to-back matches in that lower
That we have to
bracket.
find
It
out.
was brutal on these players. But now they have that opportunity to come into playoffs with something
But I
new
like
in the final 3 days.
Well, let's
I
see
like
if
the
we
fact
get-
that
we're
you
gonna
can
get
put a
anything new
flash
in
on a
terms of
wall
agent
and then
composition
trigger it
on
later.
Haven.
That's really
That's what
nice.
I'm
I
expecting,
like
and
that.
my goodness, we will.
My dear Lord, who on the stage?
Okay,
I mean, this is a complete
Heretics.
revamp of the
Okay.
ideas that we had.
Heretics
We have
went
not seen
completely
Heretics
crazy.
play on this map just yet in the competition, but we have seen it back in EMEA, and let me tell you, it looked nothing like this.
Okay,
Apparently, Woods, after
everybody's
trying,
changed their
the
agents.
Omen,
What the
he
fuck?
decides is what he wants to go
He
for.
said it himself.
One
he loves
second.
this role right now.
Rian's on Gecko,
I think
Boo
this
on
comp
Sage,
looks
Benji
dodgy
Fishy
on
that you
Haven,
expect.
though. Very dodgy.
Woot,
I'm
oh,
looking
Woot
for
Omen.
Rians to
Solo
trade out
Gecko.
Mini Boo.
The
I think
best
that's...
Sova, or one of the best Sovas in the
What?
competition. He goes for Gecko.
Yeah, I think that he's fantastic at trading out Mini Boo.
Yes.
He's having a wonderful tournament right now.
Any
Rians,
leaks?
But how are the others going to get
Uh,
involved in this?
Yeah, I can't wait to see if he can.
Any leaks? यार मैं कुछ leaks तो ऐसे दे नहीं सकता. I'm not allowed to. दिया तो मेरे को फाड़ देंगे.
The analyst desk, they're breaking everything down, teeing us up for an exceptional series. And I told you before, and I'll tell you again, it is time to lock in a familiar yet blank page here, Josh. Nothing is given
Sentinel
anymore.
with
It's
flash,
all
wow, just
earned.
wow. I know, it's
But what
amazing.
about Vito?
I love it, bro.
Pay
A
it
Sentinel
dividends.
with a
Where
flash is
your mind
amazing.
going?
The eye test alone, Sentinels won the veto. What did Heretics cook up in the days off? But
We're seeing that right now. What's going on with this?
You can
We're
see
seeing the
this
Sage
screen,
pick on
this all
attack on
transition.
Maven.
This feels so
They
Korean.
switch
You
up
just
there,
know,
not on the
like
cover
all
agents
this.
of Benji,
It feels
Cypher,
like
Rian,
old
Sosa.
Korean
That's a switch up.
transitions, like
So,
Street
is
Fighter
it gonna
type.
work out? The last change they did was Lotus. They changed their comps coming into this. They changed who's on which role. It wasn't working out for them. They
The only
ditched
leak is
Lotus.
the water
They
in
pick
your
up the
sink,
Haven.
lil
They know
bro.
it's gonna be played. They do a
Stan.
massive switch up. They need to get.
You just suck, bro. Why are you even here? Please get out of my stream.
Legacy is now tantalizing.
I have a lot of
close
leaks.
for both of these
None of them are for
sides,
you.
and it's survival here. Sentinels on the defending side, Heretics on the attack. The comp switch up is something to note, and it's pacey.
Oh, wow.
Straight towards B. We've got a plant from the offset, and I think that's going to be in play. Denied.
Nice,
The breach
good
shield gonna
denial.
keep that in place and put Boo's body on the
They
line.
go for it. Flash has come through. Zekin! Hello, Celsius! Why is he alone on site? And they're gonna just
Still
stick it
finding
on
that
there.
space, Josh. They've already taken over the site here. Little
Sen
bit
are
of flash
ready.
to come. They've got to swing
Sen
in,
was
gotta
so
clear that
ready
back
for
line.
this.
Zekin gonna be flashed up. It's Miniboot to take him down. Time being bought on the spike. You can see the util coming in. That's another problem. Another couple of precious seconds. John QT, if he wants to break that back line, he's got to get a move on. You're right, the turret should note him, but it's chaotic. For the time,
need to go
there's
back.
going to be so little left now. They've got to make a go of this sooner rather than
Oh
later.
boy.
Zelsis,
Wow, nice
Zelsis,
shot.
Quick back to back. but time
They need
is
to
ticking.
get the
Tens
diffuse.
takes
They
away
got it.
Benji, and it's close. But they've got it. First round to Sentinels.
What a big start for Sentinels as
fuck.
well. They're so
Here we
good
go.
when it comes
My
to these
internet's
retakes.
acting
They
up
start with
again.
their gamble stacks. They don't budge until they are
What's
needed
wrong
to.
with my
But that
internet?
First breach, aftershock to
Yes.
stop that
Yes.
wingman from getting that spike planted. Those were the crucial few seconds that set the tone. And Team Heretics, they're picking the Sage for a reason. They want to get in. They want to use these walls and these slows to disrupt Zekin's retakes.
मोगो
as
का
that
रोस्टर
man
बढ़िया
can't
लग
sprint
रहा
in
है.
for free.
कौन सा
But
मोगो का
Sentinels,
रोस्टर भाई?
they're so good to the last
Joining
millisecond.
Nordwin? No, no, no.
Now we do have the two classics.
Okay,
Benji
so
one,
my
Miniboot
internet's
the
just
other.
gone to
For
shit.
Sentinels, you want to see this clean. Don't really want to be suffering losses here. Miniboot looking again, pressuring towards his B side.
That's a big pick.
Huge shot from
I know
Miniboot,
it's
and that's
lagging.
so
I know
early
it's
in the
lagging.
round.
Hold on.
They can wait. They can get that heal off. Boo can heal his little brother up, literally. Try to figure out where that next action is. See if Sentinels decides to slip up here.
But what do they have to clear tens? That's what I'm looking for. You still got Dizzy, you got
That
some
shot.
wingman action, but
Thing here, the flank already coming in from A. This is going to be a lot of pressure onto Benji. He needs to go big here, as the rest of the team still in the sight, peeling off ever so slightly.
and
Benji.
this guy used to be clutch. Has he still got that capability? Cleaned out in a heartbeat. Sasi breaks the back line, and suddenly the floodgates are open. That's problems for Miniboo. That's problems for Rienz. The gap is closing. The net is closing, and Miniboo looks a little shaken here, and he gets put down. Zekin slides through him, and now they're being overwhelmed. There's nowhere to fall back to. There's nowhere feeling safe. You're going to need a big round from Rienz, and he doesn't have even a chance. Zekin is doing damage this time. Sentinels proving it. They don't even need the better weapons. They just needed the bodies, and they have 5 alive. It's down to the wire, and he's got it!
.64. Sentinels has been flawless this half so far. Team Heretics crumbling a little bit. Maybe an early timeout coming in. These coaches have so much impact for this team, but what Heretics needs to do is they cannot lose that first fight. Benji going down there was the difference maker. Opens up the floodgates, as you said, and now everyone's coming in from the back lines. Team Heretics, they don't know which way to look, front or back. They need to set the tone and push forward. Miniboo needs to be the spear, the tip of the spear.
We talk about momentum when it comes to Sentinels, and you know, once they get that in their favor, it's almost unstoppable. It's very hard to quell that, to break that. Very